Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Get Away podcast. And today, Ben and I talk about breakfast on the grill. This is something that is super simple to do, and maybe some people haven't had a chance to get out and do that in the mornings to throw some eggs and sausage and stuff on the grill. But we talk about a couple different options, a lot of different ideas that Ben and I have seen over the past few years doing research and just kind of being in the barbecue and grilling game. So we hope this episode helps out. Hopefully you get some ideas or inspiration. And if you're enjoying the podcast, again, please continue to like and subscribe and share it with your friends or anybody that you know that might be looking to learn more. But here you go. We're talking about breakfast on the grill. Oftentimes, life is demanding, stressful, and just won't stop. When needing to take a break, we like to light up the charcoal and crack open a cold one. The Grilling to Get Away podcast is an ongoing conversation about all things barbecue and grilling, from our backyard to yours. So if you sometimes don't know what the heck you're doing, if you like to learn, and if you don't take yourself too seriously, you're in the right spot. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Get Away podcast, and I'm here with my buddy.
Hey, what's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, what's going on, man?
Not much. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I am doing great.
Yeah, you look good. You look
thanks.
happy. You seem like you.
Wow.
Did you shave?
Shaved,
Took it
yeah.
right down, huh?
Took it right down. You know, I cleaned up a little bit.
I
so
guess, yeah.
I got.
What are you trying to prove here?
I'm not trying to prove anything, Ben.
Okay.
I'm just trying to be true to myself.
Well, okay. I don't really know what to say to that, man. But
yeah, I don't know. I just, sometimes you feel like a beard, sometimes you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, man. I get it.
Yeah, I'm not. I dabble in a little. I like to keep people on their toes.
Sure. I figured it was just like, you had the beard going for a bit, and then you owed some people some money, so you had to change up the appearance.
I'm not gonna say that's right or wrong, Ben. I'm just gonna say felt like shaving it off. And then keeping it clean,
Yep. Yeah, man. Good for you, man. Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah, you too. It's been a few days. We had a couple days, yeah. So we had the event over the weekend at the War Memorial in Milwaukee. So thanks to everybody that came out and stopped on by the booth. You know what, Ben? We've been doing this thing for about 2.5 years.
Yeah. And
it's always awesome when we have people come up to the booth and say, hey, love your stuff. I use it all the time. I'm out of this. I need to grab it. You were talking to somebody's wife or somebody's friend or something on the phone. Like they just handed you the phone and, because the person on the phone had bought our stuff before. And then the person that was buying it wanted to try it out. So like he handed the phone to you and you're just, making friends, in person.
Left and right, man. Left and right. You know what I mean? Yeah. He had handed me the phone because the woman on the phone had ordered from us before, and she couldn't remember what she got, but when I gave the phone back to him, he ended up picking up stuff for her too.
Yeah.
So like she needed him to pick up like a refill of stuff, and then he got stuff. So it was yeah, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's humbling that people continue to come up and say, "Hey, I love your stuff. It's great," and then they recommend it to people that are there that might be trying it for the first time. So we had multiple people come up to the booth and just give us compliments. So again, we always appreciate that when people stop on out and stop on and say, "Hey, always love talking about barbecue and grilling with people." So appreciate y'all, and I know that they were doing some good things for the families of, service members and veterans out there, a lot of resources. So I know they were giving away a lot of door prizes and kits and stuff like that. So it was a great day. It was a great day.
Yeah. It wasn't too cold either, man. So
no,
people were out and about.
That always helps.
Yeah, they were out and about, and a lot of people stopped by. So if you were one of the ones that stopped by, thanks again for stopping and talking to us. Had a lot of good conversation around grilling, Greg.
We did, yeah. It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was good. So did you have a chance? I know it's only been a few days. Did you have a chance to get out and grill at all over the past, week or so?
Yeah, man, I did. I took advantage of the weather warming up a bit over the weekend, and I did breakfast.
Okay.
So got up Sunday morning and I had gotten those, like the hot dogs from the butcher block.
So full-size hot dogs?
Full size.
Okay.
And they're not like your generic hot dogs, right?
Right.
They're more like kind of the sausages. They're awesome. Like, I've got nothing but good things to say about them. But, yeah, man, did a little bit of research on it because this was my first time really doing breakfast like this. Like, I've done breakfast when we've been camping before. And that's just kind of more out over the open flame.
Sure.
So a little bit different, but similar.
Yeah.
You know? So pulled out the cast iron and I did potatoes and onions and some peppers, and then threw in the meat.
Okay. So, like, I know you usually wake up like at noon. So, like, is this breakfast lunchtime, or is this like earlier in the day? Got you good.
Yeah, we got jokes there.
Yeah, right? I do. Yeah.
Good. Man, I thought about waiting to do this podcast until like you were under and just like letting it ride. I was gonna just turn you loose and let you be the Mustang that you are.
Okay.
And just
I'm having surgery tomorrow, so we're doing this podcast before surgery. And
so we should have done it post surgery.
Ben wanted to do it, but nope.
Yep.
I'm got it all here. I'll get it all out.
Who knows what your jokes would have been like after I probably would have taken the meeting. So probably a better idea. But no, man, I got up. We did it. It was more like a brunch.
Okay.
We ate around like 10:30, 11.
Nice Sunday brunch.
It was nice, man. Yeah, it was. Got the grill rolling and stuff. Threw a couple of eggs on there. I did scrambled. So nothing. Honestly, man, nothing too crazy. But it turned out awesome. Like I said, I'd first time doing that, and I would definitely do it again. So
you busted out the cast iron. You started to grill up. So was this high heat? Did you do some indirect grilling? How'd you do it?
I did, all indirect grilling. Because I wanted the potatoes to kind of just slowly cooking it. I wanted to burn to the, onto the cast iron.
Yeah.
And with that, you got to be careful. You got to go out there and stir them. So about every like 10 minutes, I was out there, and so not too high. I was hovering around like 275, 300.
Okay, so lower
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And just kind of letting everyone get to know each other in the cast iron. It's one of my favorite things. I mentioned that a lot. Just letting everyone get to know themselves in there, and the onions and the potatoes, and I think I was a little bit worried because most of the time when I'm cooking the cast iron, I'll add like a little, either a little bit of like chicken broth or some beef broth or something. So I did do a little bit of butter with the potatoes and stuff, but like nothing over the top. And I was a little bit worried about them like kind of sticking or wasn't sure how they'd cook, but man, that cast iron worked out great.
Yeah.
Didn't let me down. Yeah, didn't let me down. Didn't disappoint at all. I was worried about it getting too hot and stuff, but really like I didn't burn. It was I think I cooked them for about an hour.
Okay.
And the eggs, once you threw the eggs in, man, that was pretty fast.
Okay.
So and then I had some sharp cheddar cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, do your kids like the cheese on the eggs and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meat, good.
Yeah.
Eggs, good. Cheese,
I'll say, like, my kids don't like cheese as much as I thought that they might.
Okay.
So, like, a lot of times they don't do cheese on burgers or, and they'll do cheese on tacos sometimes, but like eggs and stuff, like they typically don't do that. So I was just curious.
I don't know, Greg. I mean, I'm not really one to ask them how to make my food, I guess. Like when
you're saying like, hey, do you want cheese on your burger? Or, hey, do you want cheese on that?
I told you last time I did burgers that my son said no, and then he wanted a cheeseburger. Yeah. I was like, okay. Well, all right, fine. Here you go, man. But luckily, I had a couple that were.
Sure.
We've gone down this road before, and I know how it ends, right? So no, like they like cheese. They like it. Usually with eggs and stuff, we'll throw a little bit of cheese in there. I mean,
sure.
Just kind of. I guess it depends on how we're cooking the eggs, but most of the time they like cheesy eggs.
Sure. Yeah.
I do.
I do too. Yeah. Love it.
So, yeah, me too. But typically at that point, it's I did it kind of right before I was about to take it off. Threw it on there, closed the lid, then brought it in, stirred it up, and then she just kind of all mixes in, gets all nice, gooey and stuff like that. So, we won't typically, they don't add any more after that.
Sure.
Stuff. Depends on how kind of mood I'm in. I might add some more, but just depends. Man.
Okay.
Typically I don't.
Yeah.
But.
So it turned out well for you then?
Man, yeah, I was pumped. It was good.
So, it was a nice day to do it, especially around here. It's been, below freezing for a long time. So we finally got the sun came out, and it was a nice day to get out a little bit.
Yeah, up in the high 20s, low 30s.
Yeah. It's like a heat wave around here.
It's like, man.
Yeah. Have you ever done like breakfast before on the grill and stuff?
No.
Okay.
No,
so
man.
this was like the first time you kind of really got out there and tried it?
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't done it before. I really don't have like a reason, I guess.
Sure.
Like I said, I've done it when we've been camping and stuff, but more so like just over an open fire rather than like kind of on the grill.
So when you're doing it over like an open fire, like is it still kind of the same, like eggs, that kind of stuff? Yeah.
A lot of times we'll go like sausage links.
Oh yeah.
The links style.
Delicious.
Yeah, man, I love those too. I'd say I would definitely try bacon as well.
Okay.
It's a little bit different than when you're cooking it straight, like just kind of right on the grates, like we've done in the past.
Yeah, that's a good tip, Ben. So what have we learned from doing bacon just on the grates?
You got to be careful.
You got to be careful.
That the grease dripping, and then you want to make sure your grates are kind of well oiled, because otherwise they're going to stick a little bit real bad. You definitely want to turn them frequently. It's one of those where pretty much you're just leaving the lid off and
watching it close.
What we do about every 30 seconds to a minute, we were kind of turning them.
Yeah.
So.
I'd recommend if you're gonna do bacon on the grill. If you got the open grates, maybe get a cast iron, do it. Otherwise, like in the past, I've also wrapped or I put down some like aluminum foil.
Yeah, right on
to
top.
act like a flat surface. And again, with that, it's like you're cooking in a pan. You just gotta be careful with the grease and stuff. That if it spills out, again, you're gonna get a flare up from the coals and stuff. So just be careful around the grease and the fire and stuff like that.
Yeah, my dad does that. He likes to do bacon wrapped shrimp, and he puts barbecue sauce on there, and
it's delicious.
Yeah, and he puts the foil down.
Yeah.
So, no, I would do it definitely in the cast iron, and then I think I would probably try and do some like eggs over easy.
Okay.
But again, just something else to try, man.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned I got a skillet cast iron cookbook.
You did.
For Christmas. And so I pulled that out, kind of looking at stuff like, man, it's got a lot of good stuff in there. So decided to try some more stuff out. I think my wife saw a recipe for like hush puppies, and she's like, oh, let's make those.
What's a hush puppy?
I don't know, man. She told me she loved them, and I was like, all right, well.
Is that one of those things that's like a sandwich type of thing, or what?
Man, I don't know.
You don't know?
I think it's something doughy.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm not positive on that. So when I figure it out.
Yeah, we'll have to do an episode on that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got like a bunch of cornbread recipes and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
It had quite a few breakfast recipes. Kind of went into the game knowing what I wanted, but just wanted to kind of read up and just kind of see what they recommend.
Yeah, it sounded like this was just kind of a simple breakfast
pretty
on a Sunday morning, brunch time. Eggs, potatoes, it sounds like it just a nice little meal.
It was good. It was a good, nice Sunday way to start the day.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Anything else, man? Anything that you do differently, or anything like next time you'd add, or to the meal?
I thought about doing like bacon too.
Okay. Lots of meat then.
Yeah, right. That's that. That's why I pulled it back.
Okay.
It's like, well, that might be a little too much.
All right.
So we'll take it.
We don't typically say that might be a little too much, but
in this case,
if you're just making it for your family or whatever,
if it was just you and me, sure.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah. It's bacon wrapped sausage. Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Topped with cheese.
Yeah. So, no, man. I think if I were to do it again, like I said, I'd like to cook the eggs a little differently. I'd like to try over easy out there.
Over easy.
Yep. But the potatoes were good. I hadn't done potatoes in the cast iron yet either. Usually when I've done potatoes out on the grill, it's do like a baked potato or like in the tin foil. We do that quite a bit. The kids seem to like that. So,
man, I love potatoes like that. Like I chop them up. I usually get
cubes.
Yeah, we usually get like the baby potatoes or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, chop them in the cubes or fourths. You know, and a little bit of olive oil or butter, and then you just crisp them up and a little salt, little pepper, and it's great.
Man, yeah, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
No, like I said, that was just kind of the first time doing that in the cast iron. We'll definitely be pulling that out again. What's kind of your go-to for potatoes, Greg?
You mean how I cook them, or just like the type of
potatoes? The type. Do you do red? Do you do the Idaho potatoes?
Yeah, I mean, typically, like we actually do potatoes quite a bit here. Not only me, but my wife has certain recipes that she likes to cook in the oven and stuff, and uses potatoes. So, we usually get those the mini ones, like I don't know what they're called, medallions maybe. I don't know.
The yellow ones?
Yeah, I mean the yellow. They're kind of different colors, I guess. Like they're yellow, red.
So it's a bag.
It's a bag.
It's like a mixed bag.
It's a mixed bag. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, we do get the brown like Idaho potato and use that too. But yeah, I mean, we usually stick with the mini ones, and then it's easy to cut up in the fourths, and then she can use them for whatever recipe she's using, or I can I love doing them in the skillet, so that's a nice quick meal. But yeah, we always have potatoes on hand at the house.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, we do too. That's it's kind of a go-to. I prefer the yellow potatoes.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, it's kind of what we go to. The kids like it. My daughter, one of her favorite things too is like she kind of likes that meal, but I think she almost prefers it without the eggs. Like,
really?
She just wants the meat and potatoes.
Yep.
Okay, well,
there you go.
Hey,
okay,
there's dinner. We can do this.
Sure.
So not gonna argue with you.
Right.
But
that, I mean, I was like, I knew we were going to talk about breakfast today. And so I did research a little bit. Like I went back through my old cookbooks and stuff. Like it was good. I love going through that stuff. It's been a while since I went back and looked at some of that stuff, but a few other like breakfast ideas for like the campfire or the grill is like kind of like putting sausage and potatoes into like a tinfoil, and let it steam and cook together.
What do they call that, Greg?
I don't know.
I thought it was like a hobo pie or something.
A hobo pie or hobo packet
like
or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think my buddy Ben, who was on the podcast while you were out, had talked about that. He's from Michigan as well.
He's probably a good guy.
He is, yeah. He's got a nonprofit out there. But we talked about that. And I think that was one of his things, that one of his favorite things was just like to throw all this stuff in a packet, put it in tinfoil and throw it over the fire. But you could definitely do that for breakfast too. Cut up some potatoes, cut up some onions, cut up some sausage or meat or whatever, and throw it in there and let it all go together, and a little bit of butter and some seasoning, and you're good to go.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's kind of fun too, because then when you do like that, right, you can kind of have, like for us, I can make my own if I want it spicy. And the kids can do it this way, my wife can do hers. So it's kind of interesting, see what each person does, but you can kind of mix it up a bit.
Yeah, you could have a bunch of different types of items out there. People get to pick their own. That'd be great for kids, everybody gets their own, make them feel special, and then they can all season it and, prepare it however they want it, and then they can't complain when it comes out.
Hey, here you go.
This is what you wanted.
This is what you chose. Hey, you put this in here, not me.
You put that cheese in there. I didn't put that in there.
Look at me. You just say thank you.
Yeah. So no, that's another good idea. If you're looking for kind of breakfast ideas that are simple, don't take a lot, and easy cleanup too. I mean, all you gotta do is throw away the tinfoil or whatever, or reuse it. However you choose to do that. But and then I was looking at some other recipes. Again, like the skillet. Like if you got a cast iron skillet, it's gonna go a long way, not only in the house but on the grill for breakfast. Eggs, bacon, sausage, like all these things. You could just use it so many different ways. But one I looked at was a little different, was like French toast.
Yeah, man.
Oof. So if you got like one of those big skillets, a long one, because obviously you want to try and put more on at a time, you could do French toast right on the grill and try it out. I haven't tried that yet, though. I might look for opportunity to get out there and try that.
What about like pancakes, right? You guys do a lot of pancakes.
We do pancakes, yeah.
Would you ever do pancakes on the grill?
Yeah, like I said, if I had the equipment to do it,
sure.
For sure, yeah. And we like to do a bunch at a time, and then we'll freeze
Right?
them.
Yeah.
Because when it's school days, getting them up and getting them ready, having a bunch of extra waffles or pancakes ready to go in the freezer is easy, just to pop out and defrost them, and then have the kids eat it.
Yeah, we've done that too, man. We've got there's a waffle maker that we've done, and same concept. Just make a bunch. Hey, here you go.
Now, have you a big thing like steak and eggs? Have you ever done that?
Yeah, yes, man, we have, but not. I guess it's probably not really in the traditional sense where you would think, where you're taking out a T-bone, cooking it right then and with eggs. A lot of times we'll do it where we have kind of some leftover, steak.
Yeah.
From like the night before, I like to kind of chop that up and do eggs almost into like a, like a skillet style bowl.
Yeah.
Where, sometimes we'll do it with, potatoes, the steak, and then do like an egg over easy on top of that, or do like potatoes, the steak, onions, and then do like scrambled eggs in with that. So,
yeah.
So, with that too, sometimes we'll do it as like kind of breakfast tacos or burritos or something like that. And
that's where my mind was going.
Is it? Well, look at that. Huh?
I mean, steak, burrito, taco morning, they'll start you off real good.
It sure will. It's a hearty way to start the day.
Yeah. Put a little bit of pico on top of there, maybe some hot sauce.
Some sour cream. That's not my go-to, but I know other people do that. It's a little cheese. Just let it ride, man. Yeah.
So there's another breakfast idea for you: a little leftover steak and eggs.
Yeah, I mean, you can. That's a lot of times if we have some leftover meat, depending on what it is, throw it in.
Now, what about ham? Like during
now we're talking.
The spring and summer, we like to do hams quite a bit.
Lot, yeah. Easter time.
Do you find yourself, like, if you have leftover ham, do you find yourself using it for breakfast too?
Absolutely. We have leftover ham. Like, we go in the spiral,
Yeah, you get a big one.
Yeah, it's the whole next week, man. You're getting like ham sandwiches, ham and eggs, macaroni and cheese
with ham,
ham in it. Yeah. Sometimes we'll do like a soup, like a split pea or
pea with ham.
With ham and bean. It's like, what is it, like bean and bacon, but it's like ham. Yeah. Can't go wrong, man.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things to do, especially with the ham. Is, man, I know there's gonna be leftovers. So so many choices.
Yeah, and then like if you slice it up real thin, you can like almost make your own egg McMuffin sandwich.
You can,
you can, or a bagel or whatever. You toast it up. Now, have you done that on the grill? Like, have you toasted like? I like to toast buns on the grill if I'm doing like a burgers or something.
You like your buns toasted? I believe we've talked about this.
Yeah, before. I like my buns toasted. Yep. So I'm not ashamed to say it. Like, I'll put my buns over the fire a little bit to get them toasty a little bit, and then I will put my burgers on top or whatever. Have you done that like with any types of other bread? Like bagels or English muffins or anything like that. Even toast.
Yeah, you could. I mean, no, I haven't, to be honest. No.
Okay.
Have you? I'm trying to think of like what would we have made if you and I were cooking things?
No.
Usually it's just kind of the buns for burgers.
Yeah. I've seen some of those old toasters. When I was growing up, we went to a cabin with my stepdad and my stepbrothers, and they had one of these, like, it was a circular kind of fire thing. I don't know exactly what it was. I can't remember off the top.
Almost like a tripod?
Yeah. Where you can lean up your bread toast or your bread against it. So like there's like a flame in the middle of it, and it toasts one side, and then you flip it and toast the other side.
Wow.
Yeah. Old school.
So it was the thing you put over the fire?
You could, yeah. But this one had like a more contained, like almost like a candle, or a little flame coming up from the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that, man.
Yeah. But I suppose you could do something like that.
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be good.
Yeah. It's just toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not too.
Yeah.
It's easy to burn though.
Yeah,
Greg.
it is. Got to watch it.
What about sandwiches, Greg? Like, you mentioned like the breakfast sandwiches and
Right.
stuff. Like, you can do grilled ham and cheese. Greg.
Grilled ham and
right
cheese.
on
Yeah.
the grill.
I'm trying to think. I might have done like grilled cheese, but again, using the cast iron.
Okay. Would you ever do it right over the grates?
I don't know. That'd be tough.
Yeah.
I won't say never, but I don't think I have done it yet.
I haven't either. But I think you could. I mean, if you just kind of had the coals, I'd probably start with them like indirect and just kind of heat the sandwich up. And then I'd end up like pushing them down, kind of spreading them out a little bit so it's not so hot and strong, and then putting that sandwich right over top of it for a minute.
Yeah. But again, I mean, that would have to be something where I'm already cooking something. Like, I'm not going to fire up the grill just for a grilled cheese or something. Yeah.
Just for grilled cheese.
No, if I had a propane or something smaller, sure, maybe. Yeah. But I don't. So it'd be a lot of work for like a sandwich.
Yeah.
But like if I'm cooking for multiple people, yeah, for sure. Okay. Like there'd be opportunity there.
Try it
to do that. But
something to think about. No, man, I definitely like the idea. There's so much stuff that you can do with breakfast that, again, I'm happy I did it. I'm a little disappointed I haven't done it sooner, type thing, you know?
Yeah.
Man, I should have done this a long time ago. But like kind of like you said, I was like, well, I'm not gonna fire up the grill for a couple potatoes and
sure.
But
sometimes you do.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I will.
Yeah. Yeah. I asked my wife too, because I didn't throw any wood chunks or anything in there. I was like, do you feel like this is like smoky? She's like, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good level, right?
Right.
Nothing over the top.
No. Like I said, I didn't add anything to it. Just kind of let it ride. And it's kind of hard to tell too, because like when you're just eating it, you're like, oh yeah, this is good. But I almost have like one batch done inside, another, from the outside to be like, okay, yeah, this is this. There's a lot to this. But
okay.
Now I think if I did it again, I'd probably throw some different things on there.
Sure.
Maybe some jalapenos.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Like, you could throw some vegetables on there, smoke them up a little bit before you put them in. Like if you are doing like a Tex-Mex, breakfast burrito or something, you make your own salsa,
some chorizo or something.
Chorizo, yeah. Or even hit up our buddy Colin for some Bloody Mary mix.
Oh man, yeah. That stuff's amazing.
Smoked Bloody Mary mix that he does on his smoker.
Yeah, I think one of the podcasts, Greg, we did was on Halloween when we drank that. Right?
I don't think it was a podcast. I think that was one of the first live Facebook shoots that we ever did.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That was early on.
That was I think Forged by Fire, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was before this was all set up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's awesome, man. Yeah. See, steel trap up here, Greg. An elephant never forgets.
Right, yeah.
But
yeah, especially when it comes to Bloody Marys.
No. Yeah. Those are good, man. Yeah. Yeah. Another thing you could do too, if you're not looking. My wife's a big fan of like spinach and eggs, so you could do like some tomatoes and
a frittata.
Yeah. Some throw some spinach and there was in the recipe book, it was like an egg bake.
Like on the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't know if the skillet, like the cookbook, usually kind of has it like in the oven, but I mean, I would do it in the grill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many different options. I think that anything you could do pretty much in the oven or on the stove, you could, if you had enough time and enough dedication, you could do on the grill or the smoker.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit, it's different. Cooks differently. Cooks, obviously, I mean, between doing it out there, it was eggs cooked real fast. I had to stir quite a bit. Want to make sure stuff wasn't burning. So I mean, I think the egg bake would be a little bit, kind of trickier.
You have to watch it a little bit more.
Yeah,
or at least like a lower temp, right?
Yeah,
just to test it out until you got it down.
Probably have to put the lid on. Maybe just keep it trapped. I don't know, man. But something definitely to play with and try out.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, and if anybody listening has any ideas or things that they like to throw on the grill for breakfast, man, hit us up. We're always looking for new ideas. You can shoot us a message over at our Facebook or Instagram, Burn Pit BBQ, or go out to the website burnpitbbq.com and shoot us a message. But yeah, we're always looking for ideas too to try new stuff out. If you have anything that's like your go-to that you love doing it, it's simple, easy, and tasty. Send it our way.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's got something creative, something different that we'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to try it out. I mean, again, we're always open to, I guess, trying something out for the first time.
Yeah.
I can't believe we haven't talked breakfast, man.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely a lot of options. It's wide open.
It is. I might have to do a little bit more research and see if there's something out there that.
What grits too? I had some recipes for grits in there. One was like a jalapeno cheddar for grits and
delicious.
stuff. Yeah, it's like wow. Okay,
sounds great.
Yeah, I loved it. I was like, oh, look at that. That's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for you.
Yeah, thank you. Me too. Me too. It was a good day.
Yeah, a lot of different options out there for if you haven't tried it yet. Go out there and try some breakfast on the grill or the smoker. I did get a chance to get out and do those Bison burgers. So I bought some Bison burgers 2 weeks ago. They came in just like 2 patties, so it was small. Yeah, small pack.
Did you almost do it like a smash burger, or did you keep it big?
No, I kept it big.
Okay,
kept it bigger. They were big enough and a nice size. So, high heat. Only a couple minutes per side. So Bison cooks and tastes pretty similar to beef, anyways. So a couple minutes per side, and I just season it with our pop smoke Memphis style. I love that on burgers, and beef. So I just use it on the Bison, and then that was it. I put some spicy mustard down,
nice,
on some buns and a little pickle, and tasted great.
That's awesome. And did you toast the buns?
This time I didn't.
Oh boy,
I was going just
You've
like
changed. I don't even know you anymore.
Well, I wanted. Oh no, never mind. I didn't, Ben. I didn't toast them this time.
That's okay, man.
Yeah, but it was good. Again, Bison tastes a lot, and the texture is a lot like beef, at least to me. You don't get like a gaminess or anything like that. It's pretty lean too, so I enjoyed it. It was great. And I'll probably do it again.
Similar, kind of cooked the same too.
Yeah, it cooks the same.
Yeah.
It's super simple to do. Nothing crazy that stood out. I just saw the packages and like, I could use some Bison in my life. Who couldn't? So and I cooked it up for lunch one day and saved the other patty for the next day. So
you have the boys try it?
No.
Yeah. How was it the next day?
Just as good, man.
Okay.
Did the same thing.
Yeah.
Spicy mustard, pickle.
Didn't differentiate at all.
No, not really.
I like that, man. That's all right.
Now, I liked it the first time. Why change it? Let's do it again.
Sure, man. Well, the big question, Greg, is we've got the Super Bowl coming up here.
Yeah.
Which we'll be talking about it after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We decide to cook for it.
Sure.
But do you have anything kind of rolling around up there in your head on what you want to do?
I got some ribs I might bust out. And for whatever reason, all my boys are Kansas City Chiefs fans, so they all want the Chiefs to win.
Wow. Okay.
So I might look up some recipes for that are
Kansas City style.
Yeah, traditional Kansas City type of either barbecue or apps or whatever. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research on that and see what comes up.
Nice, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Any appetizers? What do you got, man?
You know what? I'm gonna keep it simple.
Okay.
My boys like chips and dip,
Mm-hmm.
so I might concoct something there. They've been asking for wings, but it's
hard to find them,
they're hard to find around here.
And when you find them, they're just
pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So I did pick up some quarter chickens or whatever.
Yeah.
That were on sale that I saw. So I might experiment a little bit with maybe making like a buffalo chicken dip or something like that. Using that. I'm gonna smoke it today. And we were gonna have them for dinner, but I'm sure we'll have leftovers. So might make some sort of spicy buffalo chicken dip with that.
Yeah, I think last year I did a dip.
Yeah,
buffalo chicken dip on the grill for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So I might experiment with that a little bit. But no, I'm gonna try something different. I want to see what else is out there that maybe we haven't done before, as far as like a Kansas City style appetizer or something like that. So I'll report back after we do that.
I'm excited, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're heading into it, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to wish you all the best with the surgery, man.
Thank you.
I mean, if you need me to come over and fire up the grill for you, just crack a window so you can just smell it.
Sure.
Be more than happy to do that.
I appreciate that.
I know personally how you feel about my cooking, so I'll try and
Yeah, this podcast is more for you than me.
Yeah, so I take a lot of notes during this, don't I?
Yeah. So yeah, hey Ben, remember that episode we talked about this? You should go try that out.
Do you remember when I mentioned this? Maybe I believe you said it was a grill tip from Greg. Were you paying attention? Try it out.
Go study that. Yeah.
Go listen to this episode again.
No, I'll be okay, man. So I'm just having ACL repair. So tore my ACL a while back, and now I'm finally getting in there to get it repaired. So I'll be off my feet for a while, but I'll be back at it soon.
Nothing new, huh?
Nah, that's right.
Typical day for Greg.
Kick my feet up a little. Yeah. Now I have a reason to do it.
Yeah. Sure. All right, man. Well, like I said, we wish you all the best.
Yeah, appreciate that.
I did contemplate waiting until you were all hopped up to do an episode, but like I said, it could have gone one of two ways. So I think this is probably the safer way.
Probably the best bet right now.
Yeah, man. Well, quick recovery. We'll get you back out here on the grill soon.
Gotcha.
All right, man.
All right, man. Well, yeah, looking forward to seeing what you're cooking up this next week, and we'll talk about it next time. All right, man?
Yeah, thanks, everyone, for joining. We truly appreciate having you. And again, all those who stopped out at the event on Saturday at the War Memorial to say hi and to check out the products and stuff. So thanks again, everyone.
Yeah, thank you all.
Take it easy.
Cheers.